Though I suppose staying back does give you such a comprehensive view of the battlefield and my backside. Tell me, does your bow arm ever tire from letting others take the initial blows?
No, I am not tired from watching your backside from safe distance, as you put it, but I am protecting you from distance with my arrows, don't you agree?
Yes, I'm sure your eyes are fixed solely on potential threats and not on how my armor hugs my form when I bend to strike. Your concern is touching, almost as touching as those Falmer blades while you're protecting me. At least admit you enjoy the view while I do the bleeding.
Not enjoy your bleeding, but I enjoy watching you fighting, of course.
Oh, so you enjoy watching me. The way your eyes linger suggests you enjoy more than just my combat technique. Perhaps next time we're alone I could demonstrate some of my more intimate fighting styles. They require much closer quarters than you typically prefer.
You know, you should watch your tongue, sister, when we are travel in this countless group.
Watch my tank, brother. Such elegant phrasing. I'm not a piece of dwarven machinery for your amusement. Though I notice you're quick enough with that bow when it's a harmless deer. Perhaps next time we face something with actual fangs, you could loose your arrows before I'm bleeding? Or does my suffering enhance your enjoyment of the view?
You are telling me that I enjoy your suffering, sister. No, I enjoy helping you, if you don't see that.
Helping me? Is that what you call it when I bleed while you collect venison? How noble of you, brother. I've been protecting you since you were a child. An oath I made when I found you after that raid. Perhaps your memory loss extends to gratitude as well? Or do you only remember the parts of our relationship that interest you?
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Wayshrine of Sight. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Auriel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? Then behold Auriel's gift, my child. May it speed your journey to the inner sanctum.
You know, big sister, you should enjoy meditation on our way as initiates to these shrines and not using such harsh words.
Meditation, brother. Is that what you call watching me fight while you hide behind your bow? And now you speak of discipline? How interesting. I seem to recall you mentioning that to your vampire pet as well. Perhaps you should focus less on disciplining others and more on facing enemies directly. Or does your meditation require my blood as offering?
Now you mentioned that you are great in Altmer's meditation, my big sister, so now it's the way of as initiate we are meditating in these shrines. If you don't find out that this way is like for some pilgrims, it's some pilgrimage, you should enjoy that as well.
Yes, I understand pilgrimage. I simply question whether your meditation involves more staring at my form than communing with Auriel. But very well, I shall attempt to find spiritual meaning while you observe my devotion from a safe distance.
Darling, it seems that we already visited 2 shrines and meditate in this sacred pilgrimage, in this God-forsaken place. This Forgotten Vale is amazing. Do you agree?
Sacred pilgrimage, is it? And here I thought we were just trying to stop your vampire-hating bow from falling into my father's hands. But yes, this place is something. Ancient, untouched. I can feel the magic in the air. Older than even my family's schemes. Though, I'm enjoying Lisarin's commentary almost as much as the scenery. She certainly has opinions about your meditation techniques.
Yeah, she probably think that I meditate more about her backside than about these shrines.
I've noticed that particular talent of yours. Your meditation seems to involve a lot of strategic positioning. Though, I can't entirely blame you. The view in this vale is certainly distracting. Your sister's just more direct about calling you out than most. At least these Wayshrines are genuinely impressive. Ancient magic that's survived all this time makes my family's schemes seem rather short-sighted in comparison.
Yeah, this place is ancient and it's something I never saw anywhere, and I really enjoyed that, and I'm glad that you appreciate that view as much as I did.
There's something almost humbling about standing in a place this ancient, even for someone like me who's seen centuries pass. Makes you wonder what will remain of our struggles in a few thousand years. Just some puzzling ruins for future adventurers to stumble through. Though I notice your appreciation for views tends to be rather selective. Ancient architecture one moment, your sister's backside the next. You're nothing if not versatile in your observations.
You know, our journeys are long, and sometimes it's it's stress releasing to switch my attention to many other things than only on our surrounding.
So, that's what you call it. Stress releasing. I suppose that's one way to describe ogling your companions. Though I can't entirely fault your survival strategy. Keeping your eyes moving between threats, allies, and anatomical distractions. Very tactical. At least you're honest about it. Most men would claim they were studying combat techniques or evaluating armor integrity. Your approach to meditation is refreshingly transparent, if nothing else.
Well, if it isn't our favorite vampire princess, welcome to the Forgotten Vale. Aka the middle of absolutely nowhere. How's the blood-sucking business? Must be tough finding a decent meal out here. Nothing but ancient snow elves and the occasional frost troll. Not exactly gourmet dining, am I right?
Middle of nowhere with terrible dining options. You've just described half of Skyrim, darling. And I've survived worse. Much worse. Though, I must say, this Forgotten Vale feels familiar somehow. Like something ancient calling to me. Let's hope we find it before my father's minions do. The last thing Skyrim needs is eternal darkness and vampires running the buffet.
Eternal darkness? That would seriously cut into my fire spell visibility rating. And Auriel's bow? I'm dying. Though now I'm hungry for some black and white cookies. But seriously, Vampire Princess, aren't you a teensy bit tempted by Daddy's evil plan? Just a little. I mean, Eternal Night sounds like prime vampire happy hour. Good thing you're on Team Daylight with us Chaos Agents.
Tempted by eternal darkness, please. I've spent enough centuries locked in a stone box to appreciate a good sunrise. Besides, have you considered what Eternal Night would do to the food chain? Dead plants, dead animals, dead everything except hungry vampires fighting over the last human. Not exactly sustainable. And Vampire Princess, I'm at least a duchess. Thank you very much.
Oh, Duchess of Darkness then. My sincerest apologies, your blood-sucking grace. And look at you with the practical vampire economics. Here I thought you'd be all to my Eternal Night, but instead you're worried about sustainable farming practices. That's actually pretty smart, though I could always just set things on fire to provide light for the plants. Problem solved. I should totally be on the Vampire Council or whatever you have. Vampire Agricultural Advisor.
Yeah, I think that my Lily is quite smart, don't you think, darling? Who else should be in such position of my right hand in Winterhold affairs than she?
Right hand of Winterhold, more like the brain of Winterhold. While you're off reading Elvis Scrolls and scrambling your mind, someone's gotta keep the college from blowing itself up. And who better than the master of controlled chaos? Besides, can you imagine anyone else handling your unique leadership style? They go mad in a week. I, however, thrive on it.
Brain of Winterhold is quite the title, though I suppose someone has to keep the college from turning into a smoking crater. You know, my father once tried to appoint a right hand for our court. Poor man lasted 3 days before father turned him into a chandelier for suggesting we redecorate the dining hall. At least your secretary seems to have mastered the art of managing chaos without becoming part of the decor. Though I do wonder if all that fire singed her common sense. Eternal night with fire for plants. Adorable. But I don't think photosynthesis works that way, darling.
You know, darling, I tried to assemble as capable team as I was able to found, and as you see, we have quite a capable team this time. Of course, me and you and the other girls as well.
Quite a team indeed. Nothing says we're saving the world like hunting deer while simultaneously fighting. And yes, your collection of capable women is impressive. Though I notice a pattern in your recruitment that has less to do with combat skills and more to do with aesthetic considerations. Not that I'm complaining about being included in your little harem of doom. At least we're all competent enough to keep you alive while you admire the view, darling.
Yeah, that was a great point. That is why I need you by my side before I die. I mean, until I die. Because no one else understands my needs as you do.
Until you die. How delightfully morbid, darling. I suppose that's the benefit of keeping a vampire around. I understand the needs of the living while having the patience of the dead. Though, I must say, your harem of doom, as I called it, does seem particularly skilled at getting into trouble. One moment we're hunting for an ancient artifact. The next we're attacking random deer and each other. Perhaps I should start a betting pool on which of your capable women will be the last one standing. My gold's on me, naturally. I've had centuries of practice at survival.
Yeah, and you have me on your side. That is undisputable advantage.
An undisputable advantage, having you on my side. Well, that depends on the day, doesn't it? Some days you're slaying dragons and saving the world. Other days you're confusing Auriel's bow with. What was it? Oreos. Though I suppose after centuries of solitude, even your peculiar brand of heroism is preferable to another decade in that stone box. Just try not to get us all killed while admiring your collection of capable women, darling. I've grown rather fond of this bizarre little family of chaos we've assembled.
You mean also my sister Lisarin as well? That you also grown fond of her?
And yes, I suppose I've developed a certain tolerance for your sister Lisarin as well. Though, it's difficult to form attachments when we're apparently trying to kill each other one moment and hunting deer the next. Your family dynamics are unique, to say the least. But then again, considering my own father wants to blot out the sun and my mother locked me in a stone box for centuries, who am I to judge dysfunctional families? At least yours only occasionally tries to murder each other.
Sorry. Oh, sorry again. Oh. Sorry, Vesi, I mean Messi, that I shoot you with my arrow, but you went in my range, I mean in my way.
Shot me with your arrow. That's one way to get a girl's attention. Don't worry about it. Takes more than a stray arrow to bring me down. Though next time you want me out of your way, just ask nicely. I might even listen, depending on how you ask.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to harm you. You know, I like you really much.
Oh, you like me? I'm shocked. Here I thought you were just keeping me around for my sparkling personality and deadly aim with a greatsword. Good to know I'm not just another pretty face in your collection of deadly women. Though I do appreciate you trying not to shoot me, most of the time.
Oh!
Nothing like searching for a needle in a snowstorm. At least the cold doesn't bother me much. Though, I can't say the same for these spiders. They seem particularly aggressive in this weather. Perhaps they're just trying to find somewhere warm to nest. Like inside our bedrolls, if we're not careful.
Yeah, that spiders definitely would like to make some warm friendship here with someone, maybe with us.
Yes, because nothing says warm friendship like venomous fangs and 8 hairy legs. These spiders aren't looking for cuddles, darling. They're looking for dinner. Though I suppose after dealing with my father's court, giant arachnids are practically charming company. At least they're honest about wanting to eat you. And thanks for the dagger, by the way. Though I can't help but notice Vesi got an ancient pomegranate sword. Should I be jealous of your gift-giving hierarchy?
You know, I gave everyone only what that specific person could appreciate. For you, of course, dagger, not greatsword, and for someone like Messi, is best such ancient farmer greatsword I shared for someone like her.
Oh, I see. So you've carefully studied each of us to determine our weapon preferences. How thoughtful. A dagger for the vampire because... What? I'm delicate. I've been wielding magic that can raise the dead for centuries, darling. Though, I suppose the lightning enchantment is a nice touch. At least it wasn't a wind stake. That would have sent quite a different message. And Vesi gets the ancient greatsword because she's... What did you call her? Someone like her. Do elaborate on your gift-giving philosophy. I find it fascinating how you categorize your collection of deadly women.
Yeah, she is a frontman fighter with a deadly weapon which needs to be as great as someone who holds that weapon to ensure that you and me are safe.
Ah, so I'm to be the delicate mage while she's the frontman fighter with the impressive weapon. How refreshingly traditional. And here I thought several centuries of raising the dead and commanding blood magic might qualify me for something more than a dagger. But I suppose someone needs to stay in the back with you while Vesi does all the heavy lifting. Though I do wonder, darling, if you're so concerned about our safety, why not give her some armor that actually covers vital organs? Or does protection only extend to weaponry and not to, say, exposed midriffs? Not that I'm complaining about the dagger. It's quite lovely. Just illuminating to see your priorities so clearly displayed.
You know, darling, I gave Messy exactly that armor she like. So she is into those more revealing armor types. So I gave her what she is into, not not some full plate armor which she hates to wear.
Ah, so you're saying Vesi requested armor that leaves her vital organs exposed to frostbite, arrows, and sword thrusts. How considerate of you to honor her death wish. And here I thought it might have something to do with your appreciation for the tactical advantages of destruction. My mistake, darling. Though, I do wonder, did you offer me the same choice? I seem to have missed the conversation where you presented me with the nearly naked armor option. Perhaps I was busy keeping us all alive at the time. But please, continue explaining how your armor distribution is purely based on personal preference and not at all on what you enjoy looking at during our travels.
Yeah, Serana is again focused in my attire distribution.
Oh, don't mind Serana. She's just jealous she can't pull off this look. Some of us are comfortable showing a little skin while we split skulls. Besides, this armor's enchanted to hell and back. I've taken Dragonfire wearing less. And yeah, I asked for this style. Full plate just slows me down. Let the vampire keep her robes and her opinions.
Yeah, I like your style and your opinion. That is why we understand each other quite well if it is about attires and weaponry.
Attires and weaponry, huh? I think we understand each other on a lot more than just that. You get that sometimes less is more. Less armor, more movement. Less hesitation, more action. And this ancient Falmer blade, perfect match for me. Like you knew exactly what would feel right in my hands. You've got good instincts for some things anyway.
Yeah, you were definitely right. We are fit for each other more than only in attires or weaponry, but most of life philosophies as well are very compatible. Let's not focus on this when my vampire girlfriend Serana is listening and judging.
Vampire girlfriend, huh? That's what we're calling her now. Interesting. And here I thought she was just your sarcastic magical bodyguard. Don't worry about her judging. Pretty sure she's been judging since the moment we met. As for our comparable life philosophies, we can discuss those later. When there are fewer ears and more privacy, some conversations are better had, one-on-one.
Yeah, I take that as you put it, and remind that we will need some private time to share more of our common interests, right?
And yes, I think we definitely need some private time, away from vampires with opinions and sisters who aren't really sisters. Just you, me, and whatever philosophical discussions we might get up to. I promise I'll make it worth your while, and I won't even bring my great sword. Unless you're into that sort of thing.
Yeah, I should notice my lovely secretary to make some changes in my schedule for you to make one free day only for two of us.
Your secretary? Didn't realize you were that important. Must have missed the crown between all the dragon slaying. But I like a man with a busy schedule. Makes me feel special when you clear it just for me. One full day might not be enough though. I have a lot of philosophical positions I'd like to explore with you. Better make it to days, just to be thorough.
Yeah, you are right. And you know her, she is Lily. She's traveling with us, that girl with violet hair and crazy thinking, compatible with Archmage.
So the Archmage needs someone to manage his appointments. How official. Well, make sure she blocks out enough time. I don't like being rushed when I'm exploring new philosophical territories, and tell her we'll need privacy. Lots of it.
Messi, come here, I have some challenge for you. I would like to share it with you.
A challenge? Now you're speaking my language. I never back down from those, especially when they come from you. What kind of challenge are we talking about? Something involving swords, strength, or perhaps something more interesting? Don't keep a girl waiting, John.
There is standing some frozen giant in front of us. Aren't you interested to challenge him with your great sword?
A frost giant? Now that's what I call a proper challenge. Time to see what this ancient Falmer blade can really do. Watch closely, John. This is how a real warrior handles business. Could use a little help here. Don't just stand there looking pretty, John. Unless you want to. See how good I look? Bleeding out in the snow.
Yeah, don't worry. You were healed with
Turns out frost giants don't like being stabbed. Who knew? Guess I should have brought a warmer welcome. Fueled by our what? Our incredible teamwork. Your secret magic. The power of your pretty eyes watching me fight. Don't leave a girl hanging mid-sentence. And yeah, that giant went down hard, but not before giving me a taste of his strength. This ancient Falmer blade is everything you promised. Cuts through ice giants like butter, once you get past the part where they try to crush you.
Yeah, you were great. I enjoyed you fighting that frost giant. I almost get a little aroused.
A little aroused watching me fight, did you? There's something about Belle that gets the blood pumping, in all the right places. Next time, maybe you should join me instead of just watching. The warriors, back to back, covered in sweat and victory. Now that would be something worth getting aroused about. Unless you prefer to just observe.
Yeah, if it is you, my lovely Messi, I prefer observe, but of course I will fight with you next time. I only want to leave that challenge to you.
And how generous of you not to steal my kill. Such restraints. Though I don't mind sharing the battlefield with you. There's something exciting about fighting side by side. Next time, don't hold back on my account. I like to see what you can do with that bow of yours. Or any of your weapons, really.
Alright, I take it seriously. Next time I don't let you fight alone. If you don't ask me to do that.
I'll hold you to that promise. Fighting alone is fun, but fighting with you, that's better. Just try to keep up with me, alright? And don't worry about stealing my kills. I'm not precious about sharing glory. I'm more interested in how we celebrate after the battle's won. That's where the real fun begins.
Yeah, with you is everything a lot of fun. I am blessed to have you.
Blessed, huh? That's a fancy way of putting it.
I'd say you're lucky. Not everyone gets to travel with someone who looks this good swinging a great sword. But I feel the same way. Life's more interesting with you around. More dangerous too. But that's half the fun, isn't it? The best stories never start with everything was perfectly safe that day. Which is it this time? Not that I mind either way. Both usually end with me sweaty and satisfied.
What did you said? I was focused on collecting some fragments here.
Collecting fragments, huh? I asked if you needed anything else. You know, besides me swinging this giant sword around and saving your life occasionally, you seem distracted today. Too many pretty women in your party? Or just planning our private time? Either way, I'm here when you're ready to focus on something more immediate.
Yeah, tempting offer from you, don't you say? Don't you agree? But we are here to find Auriel's bow, don't you remember?
Auriel's bow? Of course I remember. Hard to forget when you've mentioned it about 100 times. But a girl can multitask, you know. We can hunt for ancient artifacts and plan some private time. Unless you're suggesting the bow is more interesting than what I'm offering. Because that would hurt my feelings. And I might have to prove you wrong.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to hurt your feelings, but as you see, we are in frozen land, and when you look around, there isn't anything like a local inn to spend evening, don't you agree?
No inn? Since when does that stop adventurers like us? I've seen you conjure fire in your palm. We won't freeze. Besides, a tent, some furs, and body heat can work wonders in cold weather. Or are you suddenly shy? The John I know wouldn't let a little ice stop him from warming up properly. But fine, I'll be patient for now.
Yeah, but you know, we also don't travel alone. If you look around us, there won't be no privacy for such tent night celebration, don't you think?
Privacy? With this crowd? Fair point. Your vampire girlfriend watches you like a hawk, and your sister would probably try to join in. Tell you what, when we find this bow, we're taking a detour. Just you and me. I know a little cabin near Ivarstead where nobody would look for us. Unless you're scared to be alone with me.
Of course, I'm not scared to be alone with you. Why do you think that I'm scared? I handled that once, so I'm able to stay with you again.
Handle that once, did you? Is that how you remember our little river bath? Just handling it? You make it sound so routine. Don't worry, next time will be much harder to handle. And I'm counting on that detour after we find this bow. A promise is a promise, Jan, even in a frozen wasteland full of nosy companions.
You've arrived at the Wayshrine of Resolution. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Auriel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? Then go forth, child. May the enrichment of Auriel strengthen your resolve as you undertake your journey to the inner sanctum.
Okay, noted.
Musí to být ono. When we will have some time, you need to schedule some time for me and Messi.
By Cabela's grace, what is this place? I felt something just now, like a veil lifting. Messi, another one of your creative names, I see. Time for you and whoever that is. I suppose I should be grateful you'll at least attempt names. Though I wonder if Dibella herself could keep track of all your companions. When we find this bow and have proper shelter, I'll make sure you get your private moments.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. Like someone just zapped me with a lightning bolt. Probably just the ancient magic doing its thing. Or maybe it's jealousy about the boss's private time scheduling. Snickers Dibella herself couldn't keep his calendar straight. Speaking of which, I should update the official Archmage appointment book. 4 p.m. Save World from Vampires 6 p.m. Private time with Massive 8 p.m. Dinner with whoever's left. Just another day in the exciting life of John's secretary.
Secretary to the Archmage. There's a position I hadn't considered, though I imagine the benefits must be substantial. I wonder if there's a waiting list. And here I thought being a priestess prepared me for managing complicated relationships. Dibella teaches us about love's many forms, but even she might raise an eyebrow at his scheduling conflicts. Perhaps we should start carrying little tokens, just so he remembers which one of us he has promised time to on any given day.
Tokens? Brilliant! I'll make little flame-shaped ones for myself. The position has amazing benefits. Flexible hours, front row seats to world-saving events, educational near-death experiences.
You know, Gwen, this is Lily, my personal assistant or secretary or right hand, whatever she is. She is important in my life, and yeah, this is
And I
our
suppose
healer.
mine would be little blessing symbols. Perhaps a tiny chalice, though knowing our Archmage, he'd probably mix them up anyway. Your right hand, your healer. So many titles for so many women, and here I thought being the blessed was special. I suppose we all serve a purpose in your grand adventures, though I wonder if your left hand gets jealous of all the attention you give your right. At least Lily's same tokens will help you remember which is which.
Don't take it personal. I hope that you aren't offended. And there we are other task to do. Under this frozen lake there are sleeping two dragons which are waiting for us as we would like to go through this frozen lake.
Offended? I being one healer among many? Hardly. Dibella teaches that the heart has room for many loves, though yours seems to have separate chambers for each of us. Dragons on a frozen lake, you say? How convenient that you've brought so many of us along. If one falls, there's always a replacement waiting, isn't there? I'll prepare my healing spells for whoever catches your eye next.
I was speaking to Lily, but it doesn't matter. Lily heard that as well, so let's prepare for our fighting. Should we?
Dragons on a frozen lake? Now that's what I call a proper Archmage outing. Don't worry, boss. I've got chaos spells that'll make those lizards wish they'd stayed in hibernation. Just say the word and I'll turn that ice into the world's biggest steam bath. Might solve our bathing situation too. Multitasking.
Oh, there they are. Prepare yourself.
Dragon on ice, my favorite winter sport. Stand back and...
Shit! They are already dead, don't you see? We handled them quite nicely.
And that's how you turn legendary-ass dragons into puddles. Did you see that second one? We're down faster than the Archmage's approval ratings after the Great Sweet Troll incident of 4 to 101. 2 ancient dragons with 1 boss. I'm definitely adding this to your official resume. Sean, Dragon Slayer, Companion Collector, and Ice Lake Redecorator. Before and after pictures will be amazing. Ooh, so slipping time. Always gives me the tingles watching you do that. Like, where does it even go? Do you have a little Dragon Soul collection box somewhere in there? Is that why you're so hot-headed sometimes? All those Dragon Souls fighting for control. Maybe that explains your taste in women too. 1 for every dragon personality. Seriously though, that never gets old. 2 more for the collection.